whoever your God is, he can tell you good things. And that won't mean nothing if you don't agree with it. So if you make your mind up, come on in the circle, please. Y'all scoot over a little bit, let her in the circle. So today, this man said he's here because of his thinking. So he can change his thinking now if he wants to. He said he's here because of his issues. He can change his issues if he wants to. And the change starts where?
In your mind.
Right now.
Right now, in your mind, between your ears. Other than that, where you know Rome wasn't built overnight. You know, I've been doing this for 40 years. I just can't stop. Yes, if you want to, you can. If you want to, you can. Now, if you don't want to, that's on you. I used to say, and I'm using that statement, I used to say that, man, I've been doing this since 1969, man, shooting dope, man. This just don't stop. You're alive. Frederick, we don't know how your name, Mobley, Missouri, top tier, 4-house, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Here comes Sergeant Watson. We don't know how your name, 535-364. How your name get on this roster? If y'all can have a seat, please. How your name get on this roster? You go on the Boonville tomorrow, and if you don't get it right up, you go home in 6 months. Man, you think I kept getting high? You think I even came out my cell? Man, when it's something you want. Yes, sir, why are you here? My brother. Yes, sir, why are you here?
I'm here so I can have a better clarity on my actions going forward and not make decisions based on emotions and impulsive reactions.
You ought to be able to articulate why I'm here. How many know that we live in 2 worlds? Name the worlds, please.
One is distorted mind. And the other is my other world, the world I'm living in now. My head is clear. I'm thinking right. I'm making the right decisions right now. I want to better my life. It's time to face responsibility.
Yes, ma'am. The 2 worlds that we live in. Okay, excuse me. Can we talk about that out there? The 2 worlds that we live in. Really, this is serious, and you might not take it serious. I play ball, I box, I play spades, go to comedy club. But you know how serious this is? My recovery gave birth to being a millionaire real estate person that stutters with 53 felons and a GED. My recovery gave birth to me finally being a husband and a father. These recovery groups is not, for me, it's not a social club. This is not about kicking the bobos. Can you tell me again why you're here, sir?
Yes, sir.
Tell me again why you're here.
To have clarity on my actions and not act based on emotions and impulsive reactions.
The 2 worlds that we live in is you cannot see my liver, my tonsils. You cannot see my brain unless I go next door and do an ultrasound. But they exist. You cannot see my character, but my character exists. My emotions exist. That's an internal world. You're right. Now we live in an external world. Normally when we come in these rooms, we only focus on the external world. And that's sometimes what happens at meetings. We only focus, it turned into a fashion show. I want to talk about, well, see the type of addict I was. Man, that's external.
I got a paper here. I need everybody to sign it. If you plan on being here Tuesday. We feeding y'all Tuesday for Thanksgiving. Don't sign it twice. See?
You want to sign it now? You want to sign it now? You want to sign it now?
I got everybody.
Okay, okay. All right, let's get through this group.
Make sure I get it back.
Okay, I got you. Let's get through the group. In this book, it talks about the two worlds. When we send the signing sheet around, we'll send that around. In this book, it talks about the two worlds. You ought to make up in your mind, and please put your phone up. You ought to make up in your mind that some things I'm not going to repeat. I don't care how hungry I get, how angry I get, how lonely, tired, horny, broke. Some things I ain't going to keep going through. Why do you keep tolerating this out of yourself? In this book, it talks about the two worlds. That's why sometimes they stop me from reading this at meetings. It says we cannot change the nature, the internal world of the addict or addiction, but we can help change the old lie, once an addict, always an addict, by striving to make recovery more available. God, help us to remember the difference. So what are the two addicts? One addict is saying, man, I'm just effed up. You know, as long as I stay clean, I keep stealing, and I live in my mama's basement, and I got 20 years clean. I ain't sober, but I got clean. But you have another addict that said what these three being said, and they begin to practice it. Why are you here?
To better myself.
And can you articulate how you gonna do that?
By taking the necessary steps that I need to take, and keeping myself from drugs and alcohol and out of prison.
Do you know what those steps are?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike. Mike just got here. Tell Mike some of those steps that he could use today so he can stay sober throughout the holiday. Please.
Well, first of all, you gotta stay focused. You know, and don't allow yourself to be vulnerable to circumstances of which your past have gotten you here.
Thank you. Why are you here? Yes, ma'am.
I'm here because I want to start my life over again.
And how are you gonna do that?
Walking my 12 steps, being a sponsor, go to meetings,
Okay, working your 12 step and going to the meeting.
getting a sponsor.
Okay. And that's real important, getting a sponsor. Why are you here? Please put your phone up. Why are you here?
I'm gonna check my camera. I'll check my camera.
Oh, okay, well, thank you. Why are you here, please?
To rebuild myself.
I'm here to find my wife.
Check this out. How many people that went places and don't know why you go?
Me,
When I went to that 3-hour hotel to have some sex with that woman, I knew why I came. When I went home, I knew why I went home. When I walked over the bridge to East St. Louis to get some more crack, I knew why. When I was selling my gun and my car just to get some more crack, I knew why. I gotta know why I came up here. I didn't come up here because the parole officer said, Frederick, you better go to treatment. Yeah, I was on parole, but that ain't why I came. I didn't come scared straight don't work. I came not because I wanted to get sober or saved, but I knew this was the only way I was gonna be able to own a house. That's the initial reason I came. I cannot buy a house with my mentality, drunk, high, and crazy. So I'm gonna have to do this. Frederick, you're gonna relapse. Well, that's your opinion. My first day in treatment. What's your goal? Buy a house. That was over almost 14 years ago. I'm not gonna tell you how many and I still stutter. Why are you here? You gotta have a reason. Because if you don't have a reason, when life show up, you won't show up. Let somebody die. Frederick, don't say that. Man, folk gonna die. I I'm gonna die. I didn't stop getting high because I'm gonna die. When they told me that on Truth, I said, what that's supposed to mean? Sober, I'm gonna die. I need a reason.
Man.
You need a reason. It ain't because I need somewhere to stay. No, I would live in your shelter because I didn't learn my lesson. I can't move in with Carolyn and Becky and Shanae and my auntie and my brother because I ain't gonna never buy a house. I'm still be a little boy. It's time for me to grow up. So while I'm here, I ain't here because of parole officer. I ain't here because my mama, she needs some of this. I ain't here, man, I'm here because I need to buy a house. And this is the only way, I ain't trying to get saved or sober, but this is the only way I can buy houses, by coming here. You gotta have a reason. Why are you here? Okay, why are you here? Okay, why are you here?
Oh, stay sober.
Okay.
Don't make mistakes in my life, you know, I'm trying to change and do the right thing. You know, I got things to do, I ain't trying to buy a house, I'm just trying to buy. Whatever it
Okay.
is to buy.
You need to know why you're here. Because we're coming up on a holiday. And see, we think this is a game. This is not supposed to be fun. You're not supposed to enjoy this. I'm not trying to be your friend. Or you your own friend. How many people are their own friend?
That's real. Yep.
How many people learned how to date themselves? If somebody would ask you, who are you? What would you say? Well, I'm a black guy. I drive trucks. I own buildings. That's not who you are. That's what you do. Who you are is enveloped in the content of your character. Who are you?
I am my own success and my own success story.
And why are you here? That's beautiful. Why are you here?
To unlearn the behaviors that brought me here.
Thank you.
That's deep.
Unlearn the behaviors that brought you here.
Yeah, unlearn the behaviors that brought me here.
That's good though.
Create a new normal.
And how you gonna create a new normal?
Learn to follow, to lead.
That's good.
I consume different. So I can think different and feel different. And when you think different and feel different, you do different. So, you know, I'm here to learn, to follow, to lead, to
And-
create a new normal.
Your name, Mike, right?
Mike.
Okay.
Tech Nine.
Mike just got here. But Mike, before you wanna be Tech Nine, that's Tech Nine. But you need to be Mike. He ain't paying you no money. So, you might tell Mike some of what you said, but tell him how to. Cause see, you know how to. It's one thing when I say something, but I need to know how to.
How
That's
to.
what articulating it is.
How to?
Yeah.
I think I did. I probably just said it slicker than oil. Consume different. Be around the different people. People who want the same thing that you want. People who are husbands. People who are fathers. If you're a believer, people who are believers. If you're a believer and you're a husband and you're not secular, don't listen to secular music. Don't watch secular things. Don't have secular conversations. Just consume different.
Thank you. Why are you here?
Build stability. I want to be a leader instead of being a follower.
Two powerful words we can use when it comes to why you're here, and that's I am. It's one thing to want to be, or I'm going to be, but who are you right now? I am. Really? Who are you right now? Because enough of us have been sitting around here for about a month. or weak. And even those that just came in, like Mike, he only have an excuse. How old are you, Mike?
44.
He's 44. That's 44 years of experience. And Mike already know how to. Because somewhere along the line, Mike did what? Made a decision. He don't look like the kind of guy that somebody just forced it in him. Yes, sir. Why are you here?
To unlearn my things that got me here.